Hi there guys, Eugene here from Review Outdoor Gear. I got a new cool product to talk about today, and this is a food item. I rarely do these, but I recently discovered this new product called Bertrand. So let's sit down and have a little talk about it. Alright guys, well, what is this? Well, it's actually a powdered mix that you can mix with a mixer bottle. And it is a very nutritious meal. It's actually a complete full meal. So let me tell you a little bit about what in the world this is first and where it comes from and the idea behind it, and then I'll actually demonstrate how to make it, how to prepare it, and then talk about my impressions of the taste and the usability of this thing. So it's called Bertrand. It's made in Germany by a couple of guys who started out not that long ago to try to just put together a whole food that you can have in a shake and basically have all the nutrients you need and all the protein and fat and carbohydrates all in one mix for the average, adult, basically. And this is what they came up with. It's a powder. Here's what it looks like. It's the consistency of kind of almost like flour, but it has big bits in there. A lot of bits like kind of like oatmeal, maybe. It's really hard to explain, but it's really interesting consistency. What does it have in it? Well, each one of these bags has 3 meals in it, and each of them contains all the vitamins and minerals you need in every single serving, and 170 grams of this. There's 3 servings of that, so there's whatever 3 times that is, 514 grams of this stuff in here. The ingredients on here, let me just read the ingredients because I think this is awesome. It's let me say it's USDA organic, so it's all made out of real food. There's no chemicals added in. It's all made out of actual real food, which is really cool. They have several flavors. There are 3 that I know of. There's like this one's called a nature flavor, there's a blueberry, and then there's another one. 3 different flavors. Here's what this one has. This is the nature flavored Bertrand. So here are the ingredients of this one specifically: ground oats, colza oil powder, powdered milk, ground almond, ground flax seed, ground sunflower seed, cane sugar, ground walnut, sea buckthorn powder, locust bean gum, coconut powder, iodized salt, nutritional yeast, algae powder, nori, mushroom powder, and that's it. Just that. And each serving contains 15 grams of fat, 54 grams of carbohydrates, and 14.5 grams of protein, along with 6.7 grams of fiber and 0.22 grams of sodium, and all of the vitamins and minerals you need. And that includes like vitamins A, B, C, D, E, H, K, calcium, chloride, chromium, iron, fluoride, iodide, potassium, copper, magnesium, manganese, molybdenum, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc. And all those are 100% or above. Usually when I hear about this kind of stuff, I think of it as being I don't know if you ever had a protein shake, but that's what I usually think of, being of a protein shake kind of taste, and just something that you drink just because you know you need to and you kind of hate it. This stuff is actually really amazing. Oh, and I should say each one of those, each serving basically, which is 171 grams of this mixed in enough water, contains 442 calories. That's kilocalories, but 442 calories. So it's like a good sized meal. Now the reason I'm talking to you about this stuff is because I think this is a really great replacement for backpacking, and when you're out there in the outdoors. Say you're going out on especially like a hike where you're trying to get through something real quick, you don't want to stop. This stuff is amazing because all you need to make it is a bottle and some water. You don't need heat, you don't need anything, and it tastes wonderful. So let me show you kind of the process of how you make it, and I'll be cutting in a lot of footage here of how I do that, but you'll see how easy it is to make it, and then I'll talk about my thoughts on the taste. So when you buy this stuff, you get one of these bottles, basically a shaker bottle, to make it in. Now I'd recommend that if you're taking this backpacking, you're not going to be able to weigh out 171 grams each time. So you can actually just get some Ziploc bags, weigh it out into 3 sections, or you can actually use a scale. This is what I did here. That's 171 grams right there. So what do? Well, you got your bottle, you got your mix, and you got some water. So pretty straightforward. you weigh out the powder. Make sure you have enough water to, filter your water. There's a lot of reasons to do that, or make sure it's nice and clean water. Don't get any dirty water out of the stream, obviously. And then you just add the powder straight into the bottle. So you can time me. Let's see how long this takes. Adding the powder in there. And then all you do is you fill the bottle with water right about to there, to the top of the grip. So you just fill it up. Like that. Then you get this little beater ball. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it. It goes in there. Close it up. Blender bottle. Make sure the lid is tight. And then you want to shake it until it's all dissolved. There we go. Shaking it for about 40 seconds. And then you want to let it sit for a minute. And the reason for that is the powder's all broken up now and it just needs to absorb the water. All right, well, after it's been sitting for at least 1 minute, you can give it one kind of last good shake, make sure nothing's settled out. Open it up and enjoy. Delicious stuff. It feels kind of like oatmeal, but not like oatmeal. It's hard to explain. The consistency sort of oatmeal. And then it has a bunch of little bits of nuts that are crunchy inside. It just tastes really good. And it's not really sweet. It doesn't taste like protein powder. It just tastes really good. You got to try it for yourself. It's just really good. I'm pretty much sold myself on this. I'm going to be getting this stuff to go backpacking. Why do I think it's so awesome? Well, I try to make a good list of actual things why I thought this stuff was really cool. What it is, it's really quick to make. You can make that in about 2 minutes, and you can make it as you're walking. I mean, you can have a bag of this powder in your pocket, have a water bottle here, and have the blender bottle with the whisk ball. And you can just pull it out and make it while you're walking. You can have this hang with a carabiner on your backpack, You can shake it up and you don't have to even stop. There's no other food that I've had backpacking that's so easy to make except bars. This is like, it actually feels like a really good filling meal. I've had quite a few of these things now, and every time I take one and eat it, I feel really, I feel full. I'm actually full. It's actually a lot to drink one of those bottles. I'm thinking if you're backpacking, you're gonna need about, per day, maybe 4, 3, depending. If you have a couple other things to eat, like maybe bars, you could easily get away with 3 of these. So let's get back to the list. It's really fast to make, that's number 1. Number 2, it's really easy to make and really easy to eat. You don't have to, hold it with 2 hands, you don't have to cook it. You can actually just take the bottle and just drink it. And you can drink it really quick as well. You don't have to take a long time. You can just drink the whole bottle real quick, and because it's kind of a liquid, it'll go through really quick. It's very light. The actual powder is pretty much bone dry. So I always talk about when you're taking food, you want to have dry food, something no water content to start with, because it's the lightest to carry and it's the most efficient way to have food that's dry to start with that you have to just rehydrate. This fits that criteria. It tastes really good. That's another factor. I love the taste of it. There's a couple different tastes, couple different flavors, and they all taste really good. It's really nutritious and really healthy. That's another big factor. The price is really good, and I'll talk about the price here in a second. And then the other thing is it'll last a long time. So if you're not using it, and if you keep it sealed in a bag, it lasts up about 2 years if you get it new. That's good enough for me. I think Mountain House lasts for 10 years if you get it new. But this stuff, you don't have to order a huge amount of it. You can just get a little bit for the summer season and use it up during the summer if you have some left over. You can use this at home. You can use this at work if you're going working out. There's so many possibilities for this thing. I've really enjoyed it, especially if you're living kind of a fast-paced life and you don't have too much time on certain meals to stop and sit to eat. This stuff is really cool. So let me talk about the pricing, because you probably are wondering about that. Basically, you can get 9 meals, which is 3 of these packs. Each one has 3 meals in it. You can get 3 of these bags, basically, or 9 meals, for $46 plus $10 shipping. So that comes out to be $6 a meal. That's pretty good. If you get a Mountain House, yes, it's more calories, and those, if you buy them new in some good flavors, they're about $5 to $10 depending on which one you get. So I think that's a good price. If you go up, so the second option is you can get 7 bags or 21 meals, and that will cost you 83 bucks plus 10 bucks shipping, so it's 93 bucks with shipping. That comes out to be 4.5 or 4.5 bucks per meal, about, roughly. The next option is you can get 30 bags of this stuff, which is 90 meals, and that will be 285 plus 10, so 295, and that comes out to be $3.30 per meal. I'm sold. I don't know about you guys, but I really like this stuff. I think it's just an awesome idea, especially for those meals when you're on the go. Say you're getting from point A to point B. It takes a lot of time to stop and prepare meals during the day. Even if it's not Mountain House, whatever it is, you have to, it takes a long time. I think we're going to be using this stuff pretty much routinely for those times, depending on what we're doing. If you're one of those hikers that really tries just to get somewhere quick and you're going, 20 miles a day, 15 miles a day, ultra hikers, whatever, this stuff is really good. I mean, it's got everything in it and it's not hard on your stomach. So there you have it. That's my take on this Bertrand stuff. I'm going to put links below to their website. You can check it out on there. If I can get any kind of discount codes, I'll try to pass those on to you guys, and hopefully you can benefit from that as well. But like I said, you saw the prices there. I think that's a great deal from what it is already. So give it, take it or leave it. That's my advice. That's my impression of this stuff. I think it's really good stuff. So thank you very much for watching. If you have questions, leave your comments below, questions below. I'll try to get to those. And as always, praise God. It's been Eugene with Review Outdoor Gear.